Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee for Game 1 of the Senators versus the Nashville Flyers. We made it. Bodies made it for sure. We're still short 2 sticks, I believe, but otherwise we're good to go. Doucette pushes in at the blue line. Babiak picks up the loose puck and sends it in for Duff. Duff behind his own behind the net there, gets stripped of it. Babiak will step in. Puck in the feet at the blue line. Collected by Doucette. He'll dump it back into the zone. Doucette gets interrupted there. It's a 2-on-1 back the other way. Oliver Martin with a big defensive play there. Puck gets thrown through the slot. Loose puck, nobody on it. Tied up in front of our own bench. Flyers come up with it. Flyers still with possession. Shot from a bad angle. Good save from VTS. Victor's starting us out. Babiak with a soft dump out. It's intercepted. It stays in the zone. Henry tackles that one at the blue line and sends it in. He'll give chase. He's given some pressure to big number 44 back there. Rolled around the wall to the blue line. And Chambers will push it back to Shea. Shea throws it forward. And Perrin's in deep there. He gets bumped. Shot from a bad angle. Chambers gets the first one. And the Senators are up 1-0. Good offensive push there. Kept them in deep. Got a shot from a bad angle into the goalie's feet and made it in behind him. So Senators up 1. Chambers with the draw. He'll win that one back to Parrott. Parrott battling for it behind the net with big 77. Chambers steps in and strips the puck. He'll push it to Perrin. Perrin cross ice for Henry. Nice move to get it to his stick in front of him. He'll slip it into the zone and give chase. Rolled around the wall, kept in by Parrott. Nice shot on net. Loose puck. Goaltender will jump on that. And we'll get a face-off to his right. Chambers with the draw yet again here. He's got Henry on the right and Perrin on the left. In deep pressuring there. Comes up to the hash marks and sent out to the blue line. Barrett battling for it in the neutral zone. Pushing, shoving ensues. Nashville will come up with it. Back to their own blue line. Pass, centering pass is right on net. VTS will stop that one and leave it for Parrott. Nashville rolling it back into the corner. McLean intercepts it. Up to Finley. Finley, centered pass for Chambers. He'll pick it up with some speed at his own blue line. He's got Perrin with him. Shot through the defenseman's off the leg. Their skate into the corner. Perrin intercepts that one. Oliver gets a stick on it, but it bounces to Nashville, and they'll get it out of the zone. Perrin will take it back, though. And gets it stripped, but Treasure comes racing in. He picks up the loose puck. He gets bumped, but he's still got control. Pressure in the corner. They'll roll it all the way around. Kept in by Martin, but it's right onto the stick of Flyers, and they'll come back the other way. Hawks will be the first to it. Battle ensues in the corner. Puck rolls around to the near corner here. Treasure battling for it. He's got Bridges there with him. Centered pass, rolls past the defenseman at the blue line. Oliver gives chase. Bridges will come up with the loose puck. He'll walk around. He's got space, tries to find a stick in front. It's intercepted and sent back the other way. This will be icing as it's sent through the neutral zone by the Flyers. We'll get a face-off deep in Flyers territory. This time to the left of the goaltender. VTS starting in goal, as mentioned. Everything but a pair of sticks showed up in Nashville, Tennessee for us this weekend. Still waiting on Duff's sticks. Flyers through the slot, shot onto VTS. Parrott picks up the loose puck. He'll chip it into the neutral ice. Will be icing as it rolls past the defender at the blue line. And we'll get a face-off in our own zone, this time to the left of Victor. Babiak wins that one forward. It's thrown back into the zone. Bossy with possession. He'll make a few moves, gets it up the wall to Shigehiro. Shigehiro still battling for it. He takes a stick in the skate and goes down. No shot there. Nice play by Kutsi to get the puck out to the blue line. He'll try and chip it around. He makes it around the defender. Takes a hit for his troubles, but drops it for Babiak. Babiak's shot off the goaltender behind the net. Babiak gets it back off the wall from Shigehiro. And Flyers will send it back the other way at the blue line. Parrott, pressure there. Waved off the icing as it was contacted or potentially contacted by the defender. Parrott there. Puck in the corner. Big battle ensuing here. Big scrum. Still pushing back and forth. Bossy right in the middle of it all. He'll chip it up the wall to Coots. Coots takes one in the face. Shot is wide of the net there, rolls into the corner. Puck back through the zone. No icing because it's right on the goaltender. He'll come all the way out to play it. Nearly gives it away to Duff. Doucette, no penalty there. Whistles being put away here for the most part. Puck bounces up and rolls into the Senators bench, so we'll get a face-off in front of the bench there, and likely some fresh skaters. Just finishing the line change there, so 11:16 to go here in the first. 1-0 score for the Senators. D-to-D pass is intercepted by Big 77. He rolls it across ice. That's onto the stick of Doucette, I believe. And he pushes it forward for Duff. Duff will chase it as it rolled off his stick right into the zone. And bouncing puck off skates. Flyers are back the other way. Drop pass is intercepted by Chambers. Duff couldn't get a stick on it. Goes right back into the bench where it did on the last play. Get another face-off here in front of the Senators bench. Duff, Chambers, and Doucette up front. Bossy and Hawks on defense. Flyers win that draw and they dump it in. Hawks got a piece of it. He'll drop it for Bossy. And Bossy up to Doucette. Doucette tries to get it to Duff. It was a favorable bounce, but rolling puck, he couldn't control it. And now the Flyers will transition back the other way, leaving a man fairly high. They're calling it offside as it was bobbled, challenged right at the blue line. So we'll get another face-off in front of the Senators bench, this time without having to retrieve the puck from the bench. Bridges will take the draw, battling for it there. It's pushed back to Hawks by the Flyers into feet. Finley battling for it there. Bridges comes in to help him out. There's 3-4 Flyers there trying to get things happening. Perrin swings a stick at it. And Bossy will end up with the puck in the corner. He takes a bump but gets it across to Hawks. Hawks to Finley. Finley into the skates of Bridges. Bridges walks around the defenseman that fell. Good shot on net through the other defenseman, and goaltender will hold on to that one. And we'll get a face-off to his left. Bridges with the draw again. Henry on the right. Loose puck flies back to the point. McLean makes a nice move around, gets it to Perrin. Perrin walking in, his shot through traffic. And that one finds the back of the net, just over the goalie's glove. I don't think he saw it, too much traffic. So the Senators will go up 2-0 with 9:50 to play here in the first. Let's go, Sens! Let's go, Sens! Bridges with the draw at center again. He's got Perrin and Finley with him. Puck chipped through the neutral zone. Parrott ends up with it at center ice. Rolls off his stick, and Flyers will dump it into the zone. Just outside the blue line there, as the Flyers weren't able to keep it in. So that one gets whistled down. We'll have another face-off in front of the Senators bench. Coots taking the draw there. Face-off, one forward. VTS deciding to play that one to McLean. Rolls out to the blue line, but it's kept in and dumped back into the corner. Back behind the net, rolls under McLean's stick. Back to the point. Shot from distance. It's wide of the net. Nobody could get a stick on it. Nice chip forward for Coots. Rolls off his stick on the stick check at center ice, and the Flyers will try to make their way out of their own zone, back from their own goal line. Coots, Treasure flying in there. Flyers hemmed in, giving the puck away to Treasure in the slot. And puck back to the point. Nice pass to Parrott. Great shot. Goaltender with an even better save, though, just below the bar there. We'll get another face-off to his left. 8:47 to play here in the first. 2-0 score in favor of the visiting Senators. Coots with the draw again. He wins that one forward and then challenges. Rolling puck. Oliver in there as well. Bossy has it chipped around him at the point. No icing because it was deflected. And Martin will get to it first, but the Flyers have numbers. They skate over the puck, though, and Bossy gets to it. He'll chip it up the wall into Zebra's skates. And a favorable bounce for Coots. Wide for Treasure. No offside. Gets it back to Coots, but he couldn't get a shot off. It was in his feet. And chip to the blue line. Oliver will collect it and cross ice pass to Martin. Martin up into the zone. Flyers with possession now. Senators offside, needing to check up. Pressure from Treasure there on big number 44. Martin pushes his man off the puck and chips it up the wall. Martin cross ice to Treasure just under his stick. Couldn't get a piece of it. Flyers chip it into the zone. Martin again forced to play it. He'll get it into space for Coots. Coots will send it out to center ice, and Oliver will give chase. Rolled in to the zone. Icing waved off. Not really sure why. Should have been too many men if we had actually touched it. Bossy with a few too many moves there. Flyers able to keep it in the zone. He'll play it safe this time, but it's kept in again. Babiak with a big hit. Flyers from their own blue line. Shot is deflected and soft and thrown back to the point, but kept in again by the Flyers. New centerman out on the ice. Puck given to Oliver Martin moving forward. He's got Duff and Doucette with him. Nice pass to Doucette. Good shot. Big rebound. And he gets his own rebound and buries that one. That's 3-0 for the Senators on an excellent charge there out of their own end. Doucette with his own rebound there. Buries that one behind the goaltender. It's 3-0. Chambers will take the draw. He's got Duff on his left and Doucette on the right. Hawks on defense here, watching as the puck ends up coming into the zone. Shot is well wide of the net. Rolling to that far corner. Puck rolls to Doucette. He'll battle for it, chip it out of the zone. Flyers will regroup through the neutral zone back to their own blue line. Pressure from Doucette. Cross ice pass is made. Stick check there, but it bounces to another Flyer. No shot with the block. Rolls into the corner. He'll try and make his way back to the slot. Rolling pass. Kept in and then bobbled at the far end of the blue line there. Flyers will regroup again. Tipped into the zone. Hawks will go back for it. He's got pressure. He leaves it for Bossy, who's now got two bodies to deal with. Pardon me, that was Parrott. I'll have to find out if I'm pronouncing that right. I probably am not. Doucette out of his own zone. He's got Perrin in front of him. Chambers behind. Tries to make a move. Loses the puck, but defender lost his stick. And the Flyers will control it, though, back through neutral ice here. Babas with a shot. That was good save by Victor off the blocker there. Loose puck at the hash marks. Flyers with some composure here. A nice pass to the point. Shot is blocked there by McLean. Perrin will get that one at the hash mark. Centers it for Finley or Chambers, but it's sent right back in, and VTS will cover that one up as it gets him in the chest. He controls the rebound. We'll get a face-off to his left. 5:13 to play here in the first. 3-1 the score for the Senators. Bridges will come out for the draw. Finley just fixing his skate there. They're going to send him off the ice. Equipment problem. And they're going to send Finley off. Not delay a game, but Bridges with the draw, chips it back to McLean. McLean around to Martin. Martin looking for an outlet, puts it in the feet of Treasure, who's got a man right on him. Bridges with the loose puck in the slot. Good save from VTS. Nice hit from Bridges after the shot there. McLean with a move. Too much traffic. We're trying to make it too complicated getting out of our own zone here. Victor with a nice save there into the corner. Perrin not going for it, and there's no defenseman in that corner. Treasure will pick up the cross-ice pass. He'll chip it forward for Perrin. He's got Martin up front there with him. To Treasure, off his skate into the corner. Won't control it, and he's challenged. Bridges and Perrin will give him some help. Puck rolls down low to Perrin. Perrin has it stripped, and the Flyers will come back the other way. Good back check from Bridges and from Perrin. McLean with some room. He'll step forward. Tries to fire it. Fan on the shot, though. Bridges tries to creep in behind. And Finley and Hawks will be forced to play. Great. Good shot from the top of the circle there. Better save from Victor, though. And it remains a 3-1 game. With 4:47 to go here in the first. Senators win that draw up to Oliver. Oliver will bring it in over the blue line onside. He's got Finley in the slot. It rolls back to Bossy with some room. He'll fire it on net. Big rebound. Finley gets a stick on it, but Flyers are able to corral that one and send it behind their own net. Ooh, out dangerously in front of the net. They'll choose to dump it all the way down, and that will be icing. But better than leaving it there in the slot. So we'll get another face-off to the left of the Flyers goaltender. Coots to take the draw. He's got Oliver and Finley either side of him. Flyers with the puck in their skates. They got a man in the slot there. High slot. He picks that one up and brings it into the zone. Hawks battling for it there. He'll push the big body off the puck. And Coots will step forward with that one out of the corner. Hawks back there trying to collect his equipment as the two of them were tied up pretty well there. Senators get a shot on net, but the goaltender's ready for it. He'll cover it up. We'll get a face-off again to his left. Coots again with the draw, ties up his man. Loose puck under the centerman. Chip forward for a loose stick, and Parrott's able to step into it. Oh, he just about found Finley there on the far post. Finley drops it for Oliver. Carter spins and fires that one in front of the net. Goalie ready for it. He'll cover it up. We'll get another face-off to his left. We'll get some fresh feet out there for the Senators. Babiak will take the draw. He's got Duff to his left and Doucette on his right. Babiak into the corner after it. Duff right behind him. Doucette chips that one back into the corner deep. Duff battling for it. Doucette gets a stick on it. Flyers not able to push it up the wall. They are now. Doucette pushes one man off it, but the second one gets the puck, and it's sent across ice, bouncing puck through the neutral zone here. Parrott was nearly able to get his way into the zone, but the Flyers were able to send it on VTS. Now the Senators will work their way out here. Chipped off the wall. Flyers pick up that loose puck with speed. Nice shot, but a better save, and Parrott's going to get a penalty for interference. High stick. It'll be a high stick penalty, and so the Senators will go on the penalty kill. Senators will go on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. Home team Flyers with the 2-minute power play for high stick. And Bossy out there with Perrin, Chambers, and Martin on defense to kill the power play. Flyers pushed out of the zone, just bobbled past there at the blue line. They'll make their way back in though with some speed. Martin separates man from puck briefly, a loose stick in front. Perrin fires that one off the wall, and it'll go all the way down, right onto the goaltender, who leaves it for his defenseman, number 27. Defenseman will roll around behind the net, drops it for 24. Perrin steals the puck in the zone, and he buries. No, he doesn't. Wow, he had 2 chances at it. The goaltender came up huge, as Senators somehow did not come up with a shorthanded goal there. Chambers also getting a stick on it. Shot well wide of the net there. Kept in at the blue line. Flyers down low for Martin. Martin will pick that one up and send it off the wall. Just out of the reach of Perrin, and Perrin will make a change. Senators with some fresh legs out there with a minute left here in the first. And 41 seconds left in the power play. Loose puck in front. Flyers get a stick on it. It rolls behind the net. They'll keep possession. That shot well wide of the net rolls out to the point. And that shot right into traffic, but right into the crest of Victor. He'll hold on to that one. So we'll get a face-off to his left with 25 seconds to go in the penalty. And 33 seconds to play in the period. 40 seconds to play here in the period. Hawks chips that one around for McLean. Flyers centering pass. Right at the goaltender. That one kept out by Victor. And a cross-ice pass for Treasure just out of his reach as they break out of their zone with 5 seconds remaining in the penalty. Flyers with some pace. Good battle from Treasure there, nearly stripping the puck again. Flyers recover, though, as man comes out of the box. And it looks like Flyers will go on the penalty, or Flyers with a penalty here for cross-checking on Oliver. And the Knights will get their first power play of the game with 8 seconds to go here in the first period. Third. Getting ahead of myself. So the Senators will go on the power play for 8 seconds, and power play will roll into second period. Bridges with the draw. He's got Coots and Shigehiro with him. Flyers win that draw. Bridges fires one in knowing the period's over. Goaltender corrals it, holds onto it, and the period comes to an end. We'll take a brief break here and move to the second. Be another 17-minute period for this second period coming up after a short break. We may end up getting a clean at a time we're not really accustomed to, halfway through the second. It's mostly rumor at this point, but I'm sure we'll find out shortly. Senators starting very well with 3 goals in that first period. Was it something I said?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Senators fans disappearing from the section of bleacher that I am in. I'm guessing it was something I probably said. Although I thought my wife would be the first one to leave, she's still here, however, running the clock for us. Set to begin the second period here in Nashville at the Ford Ice Center in Bellevue. Bridges with the draw. He'll battle for it. Shigehiro steps in to grab the loose puck. He'll drop it for Coots. Coots gets a stick there. That could have been hooking, but wasn't called. Chambers drops it back for Martin. Martin will step forward with it. He'll set it up, drops it for Shigehiro. Shigehiro with traffic. It's given away. Kept at center by Chambers. And the cross-ice pass is off a skate. Chambers keeps it in at the blue line. Bridges will take it in low. Tries to get in front of the net, nearly does. But the puck is given away and sent all the way down the ice. Victor out to play it. He'll leave it for Martin. Martin from behind VTS. He'll bring it out. Puts it forward to Coots. Gets it back. It's just off of the end of his stick. He'll chip it forward for Chambers, and Doucette will pick up the loose puck with 47 seconds to go in the power play. And the Flyers will send that one all the way back down. VTS leaves it behind the net for Martin. Martin brings it up slowly. He'll send it across for Parrott. Parrott back to Babiuk. Babiuk's centering pass for Perrin is picked off, and the puck is given back to Hoxie at his own blue line. Sending it forward for Babiuk. It was off a skate, not a great pass. The Flyers will come back the other way. Good strip there from Doucette at center ice. He'll chip it forward, but behind Perrin, and so Flyers with possession again. Hawks again at his own blue line. With pressure, gives the puck away to the man at the blue line. Parrott comes in to support, battling for it now behind their own net. It's even strength. Loose puck in the slot, no shot, it's off a skate, rolls into the corner. Perrin got a stick on that one and chipped it into the bench. Into the Flyers bench, so we'll get a face-off in front of their bench this time. Still a 3-0 game here in favor of the visiting Sherwood Park Senators. Bridges pushes the man there. Man standing all by himself. Flyer in front of the net. Wasn't able to get it past VTS. Duff's attempted clear was not a great angle, and it stayed in the zone. It's rolled up the wall and right onto a Flyers stick again. Bridges will push his way in. He's got pressure there, though. Bridges bumps and grinds there. Flyers will send that one back to their own point, but it's well past the player and rolls all the way back. Pressure coming from Duff. Puck out to the blue line. Bridges gets a stick on it and pushes it back in. Hey, didn't call that one offside. I mean, it looked like it from here, as Duff was still in the zone, I think, as Bridges went in. No call, though. Henry in the corner there with Duff. It's in his feet. He doesn't realize it. Bridges with a big hit as the Flyers come off the bench, or come out of the zone. Puck in deep, Bossy down low. He gets bumped. Flyers with possession, trying to find a shot or an angle on the net. They don't really have one, and they'll give that one away to Martin. Martin makes too many moves, but had some help. The two Flyers got in the way, and he wires that one off the far post. Treasure overskates it. It's out of the reach of Finley. Pushed to Duff. Duff puts that one right off a leg, and it was the back of a leg. That's going to leave a mark for sure. Great save from VTS there on a partial breakaway. Senators getting a little sloppy here. Flyers with a big push. Duff gets that one pushed forward. He takes the hit for it. Finley and Treasure out there. Finley tries to get it cross ice to Treasure there. Wasn't able to get it over the stick. And the defenseman will flip that one up over the glass. We'll get a face-off deep in Flyers territory. This time right of the goaltender. Chambers will take the draw. He's got Oliver and Treasure either side of him. McLean and Parrott on defense. That one dumped in on net. Victor wisely choosing to cover that one up. There'll be a face-off to his left. Pardon me, we're going to go to his right, apparently. Okay. Chambers again with the draw. He wins it into the corner. It's behind McLean. McLean battling for it there. Oliver gets a stick on that one, pushes it out to Perrin. Perrin flat-footed. Pardon me, that was Treasure. Flat-footed and just bobbled the pass as he wanted it a little too much. Puck into the feet of Chambers. Puck left at the blue line. Flyers were able to pull it out of the zone, and they'll gain the zone. The shot was deflected well over the net there as McLean came flying back in with a stick. Flyers with some room there. Treasure in the corner battling for it. He's got help from Parrott. Flyers again come out with it. And a stick from Oliver, but skated through it. And Flyers again get another chance. Shot is well wide of the net, kept in at the blue line again. Pressure there from Treasure. Shot is well wide of the net, bouncing off the side of the net. Flyers trying to center a pass. Couldn't get it as he was rolling away from the net. Puck just slipped out of his reach. So no shot. Parrott pushes that one forward. Again, right onto the stick of a blue liner. And he'll come back the other way with it. Walking in, gets a shot on VTS. Big save there. Chipped out of the zone as the Senators were... Oh, that one was waved off, and Oliver saw it, got to it first, tried to reverse it to Shigehiro. It was behind him, but Coots keeps it in. Rolling puck. Coots will get to that one and dump it back deep for Shigehiro. Shigehiro battling for it now. Oh, he gets crunched from behind. Fortunate he was close to the boards. Coots rolls away from a check there, gets one from behind again. Martin has that one roll over his stick. He'll press it back to Hawks. Hawks with a bit of space, gives it to Martin. Martin will step forward with some speed. He gets bumped pretty good by number 44 coming across the ice. Pushes the puck forward. It's still in the zone. He looks to be fine after that bump. Coots and Martin fighting for that puck in the slot. Coots getting a nice pass. Oh, he tried to find Shigehiro, who was wide open. Couldn't get it through the player, the defending player there. Kept in deep for Shigehiro. He'll walk off the wall, puts it down low. for Babiuk. Babiuk stumbling, try and keep it in play, or try and keep it in control. Martin keeps it in at the blue line again. Stick check there from Shigehiro. The line is a bit gassed out, and the Flyers make their way over center. Dumped in on Victor. He'll keep it covered. Thought about playing it and then decided not to, so we'll get a face-off to the left. Good pressure there from the Senators. A couple of good opportunities, but definitely some fight back from the Flyers here in the second period with 9:54 to play. No penalties thus far in the second period. Probably shouldn't have said anything. Bridges will take the draw. It's one forward. Shot from the point is a bit of a floater, but Victor keeps his eye on it. He'll hold on to it. We'll get another face-off in deep. Perrin and Finley up front with Bridges. Another shot from the point there through traffic. Victor did well to hold on to that one. And we'll have another face-off to his left. Bouncing puck. Victor with a big save. Bridges pushing that puck into the corner and paying the price for it. He comes back with a big hit. And Bossy will dump that one right on net as Bridges chases to the corner. It gets clipped past Bossy. Parrott has to race to it. Flyers are able to push it into the zone, but they would have been offside. And so Parrott will get to it first. Rolls it around behind his own net for Bossy. Bossy with a stick on it. Finn there. Bridges there as well. Battle ensuing at the blue line. Rolls out of the zone and just out of the reach of Finley. He won't get there first. Franks will send that one all the way in. It's intercepted by Perrin. Finley gave it away right to Franks. Great save by VTS to keep that one out. Perrin chips it around the other big defenseman and is able to come back to the puck. He'll carry it in. Finley steps in offside, and that'll be blown down. We'll get a face-off across from the Senators' bench. So, 8:34 to play here in the second period. Chambers will take the draw. He's got Doucette and Doucette and Duff up front with him. Flyers win that draw. They'll bring it into the zone. Pressure from Duff. They'll roll it in behind the net. McLean chips it forward for Doucette. Doucette will skate into it. He is centering passes into a skate and sent back the other way. McLean will pick that one up. He's got Duff with him. Tries to send it across to Doucette, but it's through too much traffic. And Campbell from the Flyers with some speed gets tied up by Hawks well there in the back, checking Doucette. No shot. On a good defensive effort by those two. McLean now. Forward for Doucette. Doucette into the legs again. Recovers though and sends it out to the blue line. It was not kept in as it looked like from this angle. So that'll be blown down offside. We'll get a face-off across from the Flyers bench. And the Senators will elect to change players, get a fresh line out there. What's happening here? We got a timeout being called? Or are we getting a clean? Yeah, looks like we're going to get a clean in the middle, almost in the middle of play here. So we'll take a break and come back once they're done with that. Welcome back to Nashville. For the second half of the second period-ish. 7:45 to play here. We'll get a face-off across from the Flyers bench. One forward by Bridges. Nashville will throw it back through the neutral zone, bobble it at their own bench, and then whiff on the dump in. They'll manage to keep it in play, though. And bouncing puck gets thrown out in front of Bridges. He'll run through his man. And that puck through the slot for Treasure. Couldn't quite get it past the defender. It's kept in again at the blue line. Nice puck down low. Bridges with a big hit there. He goes down though. And puck off skates. Loose puck left in front of Hawks. He'll chip it to himself. Treasure forced to chase down the man. And a big save by Victor, but Treasure's going to go to the box on a hooking penalty as the Knights get, the Senators. Forgive me if I say Knights, you know what I mean. The problem with doing two teams. The Senators getting caught there swinging at pucks at the blue line. And they're going to go to the penalty kill for 2 minutes here with 6:54 to go in the second. Chambers will take the draw into the corner for Parrott, who dumps it all the way down. And the Flyers will go back behind their own net. Big number 44 got pressure there from Perrin, and he'll make his way out. Cross ice pass for number 15 into the zone. He gets right into the slot, and again another huge save from Victor, right in the right position, holds on to the rebound. We'll get a face-off to his right. .6:31 to play here in the second. Still 1:38 left in that penalty. Flyers through traffic. Loose puck rolls into the corner, and that one's sent all the way down the ice by the Senators. Pressure from Duff. He forces a turnover. Doucette with a shot through traffic. It's deflected into the corner. He'll press again, and Duff will come up with the puck. Duff back through his own zone, drops it back for Bossy. Bossy through the neutral ice there. It bounces over a stick, and it's deep, and Doucette will get there first. He's got pressure, though. Didn't actually get a stick on the puck. And the Flyers will come back the other way. Flyers with a shot from a decent angle, but it's wide of the net. Kept in, but given right to Oliver Martin, who sends it all the way down the ice. With 42 seconds to go in the power play, Flyers from their own goal line. Stretch pass to the blue line. They gain the zone. Centering pass is missed and rolls all the way into the corner. This time, Coots gets back to it and sends it all the way down. Flyers with a stretch pass, tipped away from danger by McLean, and VTS will put it in the corner for Martin. It rolled out of his reach, and a bouncing puck in the slot. Senators fortunate to get it to the blue line, but not out. Flyers back the other way. Good stick check there from McLean, but Senators are going to get another penalty here, this time for hooking, and it'll be Babiak going to the box. With 4 seconds remaining in the original penalty, there'll be a 2-minute man advantage. Pardon me, a 2-man advantage for 4 seconds. Flyers back to the blue line. First penalty now over. Treasure will hustle in. Good save by Victor. Puck into the corner again. Senators boxing up. Kept to the outside. That pass, I believe, from the Flyers was missed at the point and sent all the way down. Drop pass here. Flyers will make their way over the blue line. Good stick check there from Parrott. He'll send it back up the wall. It's into the feet of the defenseman. He lost it, and Coots will skate into it. He'll drop it into the zone and be first to it, but he's got pressure there. And the Flyers now back out of their own zone. With 1:10 remaining in that power play, Flyers partial breakaway there. No shot as he heard footsteps, and Victor was ready for it. Might even got a piece of it there. Loose puck in the slot. Flyers collect it. Back to the point. Drop pass. Dumped into the corner. No shot through traffic. Loose puck again. This time deflected by Hawks, I believe, into the corner. Flyers with a shot. On the off wing. Parrott taking offense to pushing and shoving of the goaltender. VTS not too happy with it either. No penalties ensuing there. Still 42 seconds remaining in the power play. Looks like both will go for 2 minutes. Looking like coincidental minors. And so it will remain a power play for 42 seconds for the Flyers. Bossy pushes that one into the corner. He'll collect it again, and this time throws it right through the slot all the way down on net. Goaltender will corral that one and just barely get it up to the blue line. Pressure from the Sens. Flyers able to get through central or neutral ice there. Dumped into the corner, stick forward by Martin, and then Bridges able to get a stick on it. Carter picks up the loose puck. Skating across and gets a shot on net. Big save from the goaltender. Another giveaway right to Carter. This time couldn't get a shot off. He goes down. No call. And that'll be icing as the penalty expires as well. And that will make it a even strength in a face-off left of the goaltender for the Flyers here. Pardon me, it'll go right of the Flyers goaltender. Even strength. Bridges at center. Battling there. Loose puck comes to the Flyers. They'll send it up to the blue line. McLean able to dump it back in. Senators rolling back into the zone. Flyers will dump it down the ice, and it'll be icing yet again. So we'll come back into our own zone. Still 3-0 in favor of the visiting Senators. Although they are wearing their home jerseys, at least what would be home at home, if that makes any sense. Flyers now in the corner, dumping it around to the hash marks. Pressure coming from Bridges there. They're able to get it out to center ice, but it rolls to McLean. McLean with pressure. He's got two on him. He turns over the puck there, centering pass. Stick tied up, no shot. That one tipped forward in front of Oliver. He'll get there and can't quite make his way in front of the net. Bridges will strip the puck. He fires it at the net, but it's off a skate into the corner. Battling for it again. McLean and Bridges. Just too many Flyers at the blue line there. Hawks able to keep the puck on the outside. Puck's given away, but rolls to the Flyers, fortunately for them. And now back to the blue line to Oliver. Nice pass across ice to Treasure. He's got pressure, though, from the front and from behind. Chambers skates into this puck. It floats away from him, rolls behind the net. He'll battle for it again. Chip loose for Perrin. Perrin for Finley. It's in front of him on the wrong side. And rolls back into the corner. Flyers will go D to D here and try and make their way out. Hearing footsteps, giving the puck away to Perrin. Perrin gets thrown down, not able to get a shot off. Gets another attempt at it. Still stick checked away from him. And the Flyers will try and make their way into the zone. They do, but offside. And so the face-off will come, I believe they are saying, no, it'll be in front of the Flyers bench. So looks like Perrin is going to come up with a penalty here. And so the power play will go to the Flyers. With 1:09 left to play here in the second period. Doucette winning that draw cleanly forward into the zone. Duff giving chase. Duff and Doucette shaken. Flyers with pace into the zone. No shot. Puck rolls behind the net. Flyers with control now. Looking for a shot. Couldn't find one. Went back to the hash marks on the far boards. That shot is missed, and that comes out at the blue line. They're going to whistle that one down, and we'll get a face-off in front of the Flyers bench. .37 seconds to go here in the second. Doucette wins that one forward. Flyers keep it at center and now turn it back the other way. They'll dump it in deep behind VTS. That clearing attempt from Bossy was off his own player, Martin, I believe, or Duff. Duff collects it again and gets it to Martin. Martin with some space. He'll send it up the zone. Doucette was hoping for a breakout pass there. It was through two bodies. It didn't make it to him. Good skate check there by Duff, and he'll strip the puck and make his way back. Flyers not giving up on it, though, and Duff will chip it around the defender. He's got Doucette in front, but runs out of time as the period comes to an end. As the penalty still has about 51 seconds to go in it. We'll take a quick break here to gather our thoughts and finish up the third. Definitely the visiting team, even though we're wearing our home jerseys at home. Obviously the whites, or the light jerseys are the home jerseys here in Nashville. Back for the third period here, puck in deep. Parrott will keep it in at the blue line, fires it in. Ooh, just about deflected towards the net from the defenseman. He leaves it for his partner and gets it back. Still 33 seconds left in that power play. Penalty killers are Coots, Babiak. He goes for the hit instead of the puck, and just able to push it out to the blue line. And Coots will get a stick on it and bring it out of the zone. They're going to blow that one down as offside. And we'll get a face-off in front of the Senators bench. Flyers push that one into the zone. McLean gets all of it, sends it out into Flyers territory. Babiak giving chase there. He'll try and strip the puck. Not able to. 3 seconds remaining in the penalty. Babiak strips it and walks to the net. Tries to get a backhand off. Couldn't get the shot off, though. Just a late stick check there. He'll send it back to Parrott. And it'll be even strength. Chip forward for Perrin. Perrin drops it for Babiak. Babiak with a shot on net. Coots tries the rebound, but stick check there just as he was contacting the puck. No shot, and Flyers come back the other way. Flyers. That was a high stick. That was a high stick. That was a high stick. That was deflected in the slot, but that was a high stick. It looks like the Zebras are going to discuss it. That was definitely above the crossbar, so I'm pretty sure this one's going to be called back. Where's the Jeopardy music when you need it? There you go. No. Oh, really? Okay. I guess that's how it's going to be. All right, so the Flyers get one. Despite the high stick deflection. And the Knights will have, or the Senators, pardon me, will have to come back. Bit of life here in the Flyers now. That shot deflected by Hawks into the corner. Bit of life in the Flyers here as they get one. And Hawks will corral that one behind the net, gets it to Perrin in front. Nice chip pass to Finley. Finley through center, gets it across ice for Chambers. Chambers bobbled that one there, but a nice deflection goes right to Chambers. And just couldn't get it quite past the goaltender's short side as he was right on that far post. As Perrin deflected one back to him. Flyers able to tip it out of the zone. Hawks pushing it forward for Finley. Finley out wide for Perrin. Perrin able to get it back to him? No, not quite. Too many bodies between him and Finley. Nice try though. Bossy now at the point. Shot through traffic off the goaltender. Chip back to Bossy again. He'll send it deep for Perrin. Perrin turns at the hash marks, walks into the slot, drops it back for Hawks, cross to Perrin. Parrott to Perrin, pardon me, Bossy to Perrin. Perrin with a nice attempt. It looks like he's drawn a penalty there, potentially. Or is that one coming to the Senators? Nope, it's going to be a tripping penalty to number 14 on the Flyers. So the Senators will go on the power play. 3-1 the score. 14:23 remaining here in the third. Face-off will be to the left of the Flyers goaltender. Babiak will take the draw. He wins it cleanly back to Martin. Martin across to Parrott. Parrott for Duff. Duff couldn't quite get the shot off in the slot there. Rolling puck. Duff covering the defenseman, but Flyers come up with a loose puck and send it all the way down. Martin collecting it. He'll find his way behind his own net. Dodges Parrott. And fires a pass to Duff. Duff will give it to Parrott. Parrott into the zone. Drops it for Treasure. Treasure will move it forward to Duff. And sent back to Babiak. Babiak cross ice to Treasure. To Martin, pardon me. That one rolls down the wall to Flyers, and they'll send it into the zone. Parrott, Babiak's going to get a penalty for interference, it looks like. So there goes the power play. It'll be even strength for a minute 4, give or take. And Bridges and Oliver will come off the bench to kill the penalty, or pardon me, play even strength. So 4-on-4 for a minute 04 with 13:26 left to go here in this third period. Bridges will take the draw. Senators bench getting an explanation here. Oliver with the draw. Flyers come up with the loose puck. Trying to push it to the point. They will not, but they will come off the wall with it. And that off the skate of Oliver into center ice. Pressure from Oliver and Bridges. Flyers able to turn it back the other way. Good pressure there from, that's a hit from behind, no call. And Flyers with the possession now at their own blue line. Cross ice pass, wide open defenseman. He's got Bridges chasing him and stripping him of the puck there. Oliver trying to battle for it. He gets pushed off. And the puck will roll from the wall to VTS. He'll cover it up. Bit of a cheeky play there from number 16 from the Flyers, pushing the defenseman after the whistle. No call. Trying to get in each other's heads here, it looks like. Senators will get cooler heads out there. Chambers and Coots up front to kill this now. Martin strips his man, gets the puck forward to Coots. Coots has pressure from behind. It's given away and sent back the other way. That'll be icing. Sure is. Fortunate for the Senators, as that would have been a breakaway. Just out of the reach of the Flyers player at neutral ice. Face off to the right of the Flyers goaltender. Chambers with the draw. Flyers being told, no, you can't make the change anymore. Big number 15 will have to come back into the lineup. And the Flyers will be waved out of the circle. Sure will. Chambers with the draw there, rolls to the wall. And the Flyers with possession. They'll try and give the puck away to Chambers, and they do. Nice pass to Coots, but it was just off his skate. Couldn't push it all the way. Nice back pass to Chambers. Chambers with possession now. He'll walk with some speed. Looking dangerous. He'll get around the defender. Makes his way in deep again. He's stripped of the puck, though, as they had 3 men on him. And they'll make their way back the other way, 2-on-2. Shot through traffic is well wide of the net. Kept in at the hash marks. McLean with it now. He'll turn and fire it. It's off the defender, so no icing. As the Senators are now on the penalty kill, still for another 14 seconds. Flyers back the other way here. 3-on-2 into the zone. Turning and delaying, waiting for pressure. Kept to the outside, just making the pass to the slot through traffic. Victor bats that one down and sends it into the corner just as the penalty expires. That'll be an icing call as we are even strength again. Senators will get a fresh line out there in Shigehiro, Bridges, and Finley. Parrott and Hawks on defense back there. Parrott sending it across ice. Shigehiro able to tip it forward. Bridges trying to push his way in. He goes down. Puck rolls into the corner for Finley. Finley tries to get it back to Shigehiro, and it's turned over, and the Flyers will come back the other way. Zebras clearly not too concerned about the... what a save by VTS. As the Senators turn it over there, and the Flyers get an opportunity from the slot. Nice pass from below the goal line. Great save from Victor to keep it a 2-goal game. Bridges will take the draw. He's got Bossy and Martin on defense. Finley and Shigehiro up front with him still. Puck won cleanly to Bossy, bounces off his stick. Flyers gain possession. Martin, centered pass for Bridges. Just out of his reach. Stick to the face there, no call. And the Flyers will come back the other way. That shot is blocked. It rolls into the corner through traffic. Now behind the net. Bossy not able to get there. Finley not there. Bossy battling for it again. He'll try to push it up the wall. It's down behind the goal now. Centered pass, and Finley will skate into the loose puck. He's got some room. He's got some bodies with him. Chips it out wide. No, it gets dumped in deep. Centering pass is blocked. Finley goes down behind the net, and the Flyers will come back the other way. Puck rolls to VTS. Make a call, ref, already. Another questionable play from the Flyers there on the goaltender, and pushing ensues. Referees need to really get control of that. It's away, Victor! .9:57 to go here in the third. Faceoff will be outside the zone, right in front of the center's bench. 3-1 the score, still in favor of the visiting Senators. Nice cross-ice pass there to Doucette from Bossy. Doucette dumps it in and chases it down. Treasure in the corner there as well. Doucette pushing and shoving. He's able to get to it. Still battling for it. Tenaciously there as the Flyers are able to bring the puck out of the zone. Martin, stick check is missed, but Bossy ends up with the puck in his skates and he'll push it to his stick. He's got pressure though, and he'll recover the puck, sending it up the wall for Treasure. Treasure now chipping it forward. No, it's pushed back into the corner. Cross ice to Bossy. Doucette with a bunch of room, puts it right off the hands of a big number 90 for the Flyers, and the puck will roll back the other way. Martin with a good hit there. Puck rolling back to the blue line, but kept in by the Flyers. Centered pass rolls wide of the net. Flyers with a great pass out front. That shot is wide on the backhand. Flyers looking dangerous here with possession. Loose puck for Doucette. He skates over it. And Flyers, Doucette this time in his feet. He'll battle for it. The Senators are able to get it out to center ice with the help of Treasure, but the Flyers will pick up the puck again and come back the other way. Good stick check there. Picked up again by the Flyers. Dumped down low and now back out to the point. Kept in. Deflected, rolls wide of the net into the corner, short side. And Flyers with possession again. They'll throw it back. Duff with pressure now, nearly turning that puck over. He'll come across the ice for it. Flyers tip it in. McLean's dump out attempt is picked up and pushed by Finn Perrin, but the Flyers will pick up the loose puck again and come back the other way. Good stick there from Parrott. He'll take the hit, push things forward. That was a hit to the head. Again, no call. Shot from Duff there just wide of the net, off a stick, I think. That one deflected, so there'll be no icing on that play. And Babiak will come back for it. Through traffic, he will get it to the wall, but it's not expected, and it rolls right back to the point, kept in. Deflected into the corner. This time right onto the stick of Oliver. He nearly gives it away. It's deflected up to Duff. Duff with a shot. Handcuffed the goaltender there. Big rebound. It rolls out to center ice. Big hit right to the head again. I mean, what are we doing here? Shot was just fanned on there as it hit, rolled wide of the net by the Senators. Centered pass for McLean. He makes a move. It's onto a stick of a Flyer. He regains it, but it's right onto another Flyer stick. Loose puck in offside there. And that'll get blown down. We'll have a face-off across the ice from the Senators bench. Zebras really needing to take control of this with the hitting to the head. Face-off won by the Senators there. Back to Bossy. Bossy with a nice pass to Perrin. He's got Treasure wide. He'll elect to shoot, but he fans on it. It rolls to the goaltender, is covered up. We'll get a face-off in deep. With 6:45 to play here in the third period. 3-1 the score in favor of the visiting Senators. Flyers win that draw, rolling it all the way around. Loose puck at the blue line is momentarily kept in. Treasure will pick up the loose puck as it's sent behind. Nice pass to Perrin. Perrin able to get the shot off. Bouncing puck nearly comes off the glass. Back right in front of the net, but it ends up on top. And it'll get blown down. 6:29 to go here in the third. There may have been some shots. They're not up on the board, so I couldn't tell you. Puck back to Treasure there. He wasn't able to get a shot off. Flyers will get to it first. Victor forced to make a big save. The rebound sent wide of the net there. Doucette tries to chip it around the player. Couldn't get it out. Now Treasure will stop that puck. Rolls to Bossy. Bossy gives it away at the blue line. Gets it back, though, with a nice stick check, and Perrin now with pressure. Rolls back into his own zone behind his own net. He'll pass to no one, and the Flyers will push it back deep again. Bossy this time to Doucette. Doucette has Perrin flying in front of him, but he'll elect to carry it and try and carry it through two bodies. Puck ends up stopping. He does not, and the Flyers will come back the other way. Martin with it behind his own net. He's got pressure there. He'll reverse, come out the other side. He'll pick up some speed, roll through center. Loose puck, stick checks at the blue line, and they'll lose control of it. The Flyers will come back the other way now. Martin, cross ice to Parrott. Parrott catches an edge on the ice. And Bridges now rolls it around to Chambers. 5:07 to go here. Chambers battling. Bridges will pick up the loose puck, sends it across to Parrott. Parrott will put it off the wall and send it into the zone. Icing waved off. Good stick check there. Bridges pushes it out in the center, but nobody there for it. Chambers will give pressure. Flyers able to get it into the Senator zone. Parrott back for it. He's got pressure coming from both sides. Nice drop pass to Martin. Martin will send it cross ice, but it's picked off by the Flyers. And puck deflected out of the corner. Deflected out of the corner and sneaks in short side on VTS. Unlucky for him there. It's a 3-2 game. It's a 1-goal game. And the Flyers fans appreciative of the luck and the effort. Let's go, Sens! .433 to go here, still up by 1. Not feeling like it. Flyers with possession. Oliver pressing. Shigehiro pressing. Flyers dump it into the zone. McLean cross ice to Treasure. Treasure sends it across. It's picked off. And the Flyers will come back the other way. Flyers with a shot. Off the blocker of Victor, up over the glass. Let's go, Sens! Face off to the right of Victor. Oliver will take the draw. He's got Shigehiro and Treasure with him up front. Hawks battling for it behind his own net. Loose puck. Flyers looking for open sticks. Couldn't find them. Needing to have pressure there. Bouncing, floating puck in the neutral zone. In the slot. It's collected and sent down the ice. Icing waved off. Treasure and Shigehiro giving chase. Yeah, somebody got to go short side. Centered pass is deflected into the zone. This time it works out. Drop pass through two players. And McLean will pick that one up and send it forward for Babiak. Babiak throws it out for Oliver. Oliver to it. Tries to center it for Babiak. It's picked off. And the Flyers will come back the other way. Great hit from McLean there as the Flyer ends up running into the linesman. Centered pass for Shea. It's out of his reach. He'll battle for it though and turn up the wall for Babiak. Babiak avoids a check. He'll kick the puck forward to center and then give chase. Nearly picking that one off. Rolling puck to Bossy. Bossy will carry it in. He's got room. Gets a shot off. It's deflected. It rolls to the side of the net. Loose puck in front. Nobody there for it though. Everybody's below the goal line. And Babiak and Martin will come back on a partial 3-on-2. Elects to shoot. Big save from BTS off the blocker. Duff able to get it out of the zone. Takes a hit in the process. And the Flyers will dump it in again and chase it down. Finley will have to be the first to it there. Flyers battling. Babiak there with it now. Rolls out to Duff. And out of the zone off his skates. Flyers will dump it back in. Martin will be first to it. He'll chip it out of danger and carry it up through center himself. Making it over the blue line, firing it in off the defenseman's stick, or skate. He gets it right back on his stick. Now with pressure, he's got Finley there helping him out. Babiak on defense, covering for him. Good stick check there, well offside, clearly. And they're gonna blow that one down. And the face-off will be in front of the Senators bench with 2:15 to go. Pardon me, 2:02 to go here in the third period. Chambers will take the draw. He's got Perrin with him. Perrin stick tied up, couldn't get a touch on it there, so the Flyers will send it in deep. Hawks to it first, rolled around to Finn Perrin. He's battling for it there. Parrott comes in to help out. Flyers down low. Chambers now battling for it. Loose puck at the side of the net. Flyers still with possession. Good battle from Hawks there. Centered pass. Shot. Big save. And BTS still there. Chambers taking that one in the legs, I think. That other shot. Loose puck at the blue line. Chip forward by Doucette, just out of the reach of Chambers. And the Flyers will make their way into the zone. Loose puck picked up by Chambers. Sent all the way down. With 1:14 to go, there is an empty net for the Flyers. Let's go, Sens! 1:12 to go here in the third. 1-goal game. Senators up by 1. Net empty for the Flyers. They've got the extra attacker out there. Flyers will elect to call timeout, I believe. Sounds like there are no timeouts permitted. So we'll come right back. Barron and Doucette up front. The Flyers win that draw back to the point. No shot. They'll pass it around down low with the extra attacker. Perrin for Chambers. It's tied up by the Flyers. Flyers in deep. Puck bounces high. And Doucette battles for it in the corner, tying it up. Loose puck rolls behind the net for Martin. Martin reverses it, but it's right onto a Flyer stick. Shot by the Flyers. Loose puck. No goal. That's not a goal. Okay, you gave him one earlier. You got to call this one. Like, what the hell? It's no goal, man. It's not in the goal. This is an easy call. No goal. We gave him one earlier. They can't give him this one too. So the Zebras deep in thought on this one. Hopefully they don't give him this one as they gave him the first one either. 3-2, the game in the balance here. You guys got a free one earlier. This one doesn't count. My apologies. We got booted off there for some reason. Unfortunately, you missed an equalizer. The first one was waved off. The Flyers were able to get an equalizer late, just after that one. So it is 3-3 with 16 seconds to go. Oliver moving forward. He'll drag that one with him. Tries to center it. Loose puck in front. Batting at it. Loose again. Martin stepping in. Rolling puck. Chipped out of the zone. That one will end as a tie, I believe, in the round robin. Senators unfortunately letting that one slip away. It ends up a 3-3 tie. Classy, really classy. So it will end 3-3. Senators giving it an honest battle. Just not able to hold on to that one. And we'll settle for the tie. And try again tomorrow. Thanks for joining us from Nashville. We will see you tomorrow.